Facebook served, briefing Congress, and O.J. Simpson. Hi, I'm Rob Anspach from Anspach Media, and welcome to episode 137 of What's Trending on Facebook Today. If you're just joining in, in a nutshell, I take some of the subjects that are trending on Facebook and I give you my thoughts on them, my opinion, my spin. And I've been doing this for 137 episodes. So, it's just my way of informing people of what's going on social media. Before I get into the trends and share what's going on, earlier today I attended a memorial service for a friend. She had battled cancer for almost 10 months. Last week on September 22nd, she lost that battle. And today, her friends and family, we all came together to remember her. Those who spoke at the service all shared how Lisa had changed their lives, and they will remember her for her unwavering courage, her faith, and her love of family. Just if you have someone that's suffering from cancer, just take a moment and pray for them, because honestly, cancer sucks. Well, let's get into the trends, and I might actually talk about some other things that kind of suck too. The feds are asking Facebook for information on anti-Trump activists. It says the DOJ now even wants info on the 6,000 people who liked a certain Facebook page called Disrupt J20, and they served the social media company with warrants. People, we are getting into a slippery slope. I've said this before, I'll say it again. When the things that we post on social, they're not always public. Sometimes we join these groups because we want to feel that we are joining in with people, like-minded individuals. Now, some of these groups may not always be of benefit to anything, or they're detrimental to society, and that's one. It's anything we post on social media is actually our First Amendment speech, but being hostile, having threats, that's not cool. But here's the thing with social media. There is a fine slope, like I said, a slippery slope, that things we say, we do, groups we join, could be used against us. Or these social networks could actually allow Congress or the feds to step in and arrest us for things that we didn't do, only that we've participated in this group of like-minded individuals. So I think as we progress through social media, we're going to find what we can and can't do, what the government thinks is okay. And because honestly, social media really is only about 10 to 15 years old. So some of the laws haven't caught up. So it's going to be a wait-and-see game. But the next trend kind of goes with the one I just spoke about, because now Google is preparing their brief to Congress on its role in the elections. Now, as we found out from previous episodes, if you watched previous episodes, that Facebook turned over information on Russia, its involvement in possibly, really no proof, trying to influence elections, whether it be America, whether it be Germany, But now it says, following scrutiny of Facebook and Twitter, the search giant is examining if Russia used its service to meddle in last year's election. You know what? what little meddling supposedly they did didn't amount to hardly anything in the scope of the big picture. So apparently, Russia spent $100,000 on Facebook ads, maybe a little bit more on Google or Twitter. But compared to the billions of dollars spent trying to win an election, spent from the American people or from the politicians themselves, it's, probably less than 1%. Doesn't even make a dent. So I don't know why they're spending more money investigating than what was actually spent, on the so-called crime. So, speaking of crime, O.J. Simpson could be free tomorrow. Says O.J. Simpson's time in prison could come to a close as early as Sunday. The former football star was granted parole in July and has been locked up in Nevada since 2008 following an armed robbery conviction. Now, 1990, was it 4 or 5? Could have been 1995. The famous O.J. Simpson, ride in the Bronco through L.A. took place. I remember that very well. I was actually down at the beach at the time and saw it on TV. And ever since then, that was from the supposed murder of Nicole Simpson, his ex-wife, and Ron Brown, her boyfriend at the time. But him going to jail was not about murder. No, it was about armed robbery, him trying to steal back mementos and O.J. Simpson memorabilia, another big word I can't say, from someone who reportedly got it through ill gain, or I don't know. The story is kind of murky, but he went in with a gun and tried to take it all back. And he's a former felon, so he couldn't have a gun anyway. So, supposedly he's going to be released tomorrow, but we'll see. Because a lot of states right now don't want him. Florida already said, we don't want him living here. I don't know how you can prevent an ex-con from living anywhere, but just my opinion. Well, anyway, leads us to the question of the day. How do you want friends and family to remember you when you pass from this life? I'm curious to know the answer. Comment below. If you're a professional looking to start a show like this or to build trust with the audience, this is what we do every single day. So, find us at anspachmedia.com to learn more. And, I want to thank you for watching. And, have a great weekend. Spend time with your family. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on episode 137.